Hello everyone, welcome to Kakao's Hideout. I am Kakao Konemi. I'm going to do a 2020 forecast, and this time it's going to be each uh, about each and every zodiac signs possible how am I going to say this? So this is going to be how your 2020 is going to turn out with each and every zodiac sign. So, if you're a subscriber or you constantly watch Tyler's Tarot, you know, at the end of the reading, wherein there is a forecast about an Aries and an Aries and an Aries and a Taurus, Aries and a Gemini. What's the possible connection between the two of you? That's what I'm going to do. But this time, it's just going to be like a summary of your 2020 with each and every zodiac sign. So, um, let me see. So for this, I'm going to start with Aries and what's the possible 2020 forecast uh, you're going to have for the rest of with each and every zodiac sign. So let me see. It's going to be 3 card reading. It's the usual spread that I use in my both Tagalog and choose a number readings. So or both Tagalog and English readings. So first card will be the um, description of your description of your possible situation with each zodiac sign. Second card will be the advice or the best thing to do or to handle the situation. Or, I mean, the third card will be the possible outcome if you're going to do as advised. Okay? So, without further ado, let's start with Aries and an Aries connection. So, Aries, if you're dealing with a fellow Aries, what will be your 2020 like with this Aries person? Okay. Possible situation for 2020 is Tower upright. So there must be some sort of a surprise or a shocking situation wherein you don't know what to do, who to contact, where to go, and what to uh, uh, how to handle things. So to clarify the Tower card, let's see. The shocking situation that is going to happen will be connected to King of Cups. So this can be emotional stability. This can be a person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who must be uh, just a moment. So there must be something that you and a fellow Aries is doing for someone, or maybe doing for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone with a very emotionally stable nature. The But there is something that this King of Cups is going to do that you are not expecting. So this can be something you're going to do for the King of Cups, or this can be something that you and a fellow Aries is going to do against the King of Cups. So take it however it resonates. But it seems like the King of Cups oh, uh, actually analyze the situation thoroughly before you can, or it seems like this King of Cups is emotionally 2 steps ahead of you, Aries, and your fellow Aries. And I'm sensing enemies here, or someone who's faking their sincerity towards you. So, but it seems like this King of Cups is much more emotionally stable than you are, and whoever is the fellow Aries. And here, this King of Cups, he or she is going to do something that you're not expecting. That will totally make you try to, just like these people in the cards, jump wherever you can, try to save yourself from the situation, however, whenever, wherever you can. So, what's the best thing to do about this, Aries? Best thing to do about this is, okay, this card wants to come up. Nine of Wands reversed. So, as an advice, Nine of Wands is about loss or something that you can no longer fight for. So maybe this King of Cups is someone that you're trying to bring down, perhaps, Aries? Or this is someone who, um, for some reason, I can sense that you and a fellow Aries are rooting to, are, it's like you're joining forces to bring down an enemy, but the person that you're trying to knock off is actually one step ahead of you. It's like you're still planning it, but he or she is already aware of what's the possible tactic that you're going to do. And as an advice, Nine of Wands is like, give in. Do not try to fight for something that's not for you, and do not try to, risk everything just to win. Let's see why. And Nine of Wands is about passion. Nine of Wands is about uh, eagerness or urge to finish everything, and it's reversed. So maybe you're no longer passionate about what you were fighting for, or you were passionately fighting for. Maybe you're no longer that passionate about what you're fighting for in the past, and you're just trying to push through, even if you no longer actually want it for yourself, just to see this King of Cups fail. But since you're no longer passionate about that thing or that situation or that person, then maybe that's why you're no longer paying attention to the situation. And this Cups is, this King of Cups got that, um, or found that out that you're no longer passionate about it, and he took it as an advantage. So let's see, why do you have to? Okay, in my mind, I'm hearing that maybe the reason you need to just let it go is because, aside from being no longer passionate about it, it seems like you need to take care of your health first. It's like, try to relax, try to, gather your wits, your strength first before coming back to this King of Cups. And then this card actually uh, oh, jumped off of the deck. So, Five of Wands reversed is losing something, not being on your top shape to overcome a challenge or a contest or a competition. So, yes, if you're feeling weak and dispassionate about the that one thing that you were eager to have for yourself, maybe your health is taking a toll on you, and you no longer have the passion or the mind the mindset to go for the prize, to go for the goal. Then have mercy on yourself, relax, gather your strength first. And maybe this is something that's actually not for you, Aries. That's why it's being given to this King of Cups. But I always think about the Tower as, just a moment, it's itchy, this edge of nostrils here. I always think of the Tower card as, uh, as a very unpleasant surprise, yet very valuable. Yet it's going to give you a very valuable lesson. Like you will never understand why it happened, but as time goes by, you'll understand that the purpose of that shocking incident is actually for your advantage. So maybe this thing that you've lost, this situation that you did not excel on, this thing that made you weak and dispassionate about life, is something that's not for you, but for this King of Cups. So just let it go. And let's see what's a possible outcome if you're going to let go of the competition. Death, termination, the burden, the anxiety perhaps, the negativity that this failure or that this um, victory of the King of Cups is giving you will end. And to clarify, the Death card is Knight of Cups reversed. So Knight of Cups is the exact opposite of King of Cups. So it would have been understandable if it's upright. Like you're no longer the king yet. I mean, you're not the king yet. So you have to bow down to the king. But you're reversed. So it's much worse than being a Knight of Cups upright. So it means you're just a knight, he or she is a king, and you're reversed. You're not having your wits with you. You're not having your um, sharpest mindset or your competitive streak this time against the King of Cups. So, whatever emotional um, turmoil that you're going through after failing this, once you let go, it will end and you will get what you actually deserve. Because maybe this time, this challenge, this competition is not for you. The reward, the prize is actually not for you. You're fighting about it just to show off that you win, even if you're not actually passionate about the prize, you're not actually passionate about the reward, you just want to win. Let's face it, Aries, that's your nature. So maybe this time you'll just have to, let go and give it to the King of Cups. Because maybe it's going to be such a waste if it's going to end up with you. Because you don't like it yourself. You just want to win, but you do not want the prize. But this one, this is something that this King of Cups will nurture and will take care of. So maybe the King of Cups deserves it more than you do, or more than you and a fellow Aries will do. So there. That's for you, Aries, and your situation with a fellow Aries. But let's face it, the reading gradually became uh, gradually focused on the King of Cups. But just um, an overall, just to summarize the reading, it seems like you and a fellow Aries, whatever it is that you're planning together, may it be to sabotage the King of Cups, to work for the King of Cups, or to work against the King of Cups. There is something that you're not expecting that is going to, you know, is going to give you negative vibes or make you feel like you're nothing but a failure. But in if you're going to let it go, if you're going to learn from the experience, you'll find out that you'll be able to let go of your emotional turmoil, your negativity, and someday you will know why this happened, why this um, competition is, or why the prize, or why the victory has been given to the King of Cups. You will never understand now, but maybe upon entering the year 2020, you will find out why, and you'll be able to accept it. And then you'll be able to move on and go for something that you actually deserve. So there. That's for you, Aries, and a fellow Aries. Let's see now for you and a fellow Taurus. Aries and a Taurus. What's the possible connection between you and Taurus for... Ah, let me change the question. How is your 2020 going to be with a Taurus? So, strength reversed, weakness. There is something that you're resisting that you can no longer uh, hold on to. Maybe this is some sort of a project that you're still trying to pursue, even if the chances are bad. Or maybe this has got something to do with health. Maybe the connection between the two of you, Aries and Taurus, is maybe it used to be so strong, but now there's a lack of connection, lack of coordination or cooperation between the two of you. Now this one jumped off. Five of Pentacles. So let me see. Maybe there is some sort of a promise or an obligation, a responsibility that you were expecting, Aries, that Taurus is going to deliver, or Taurus is going to fulfill for you. But Five of Pentacles is the card for being left behind in the cold. So maybe this Taurus did not do as promised, or vice versa. Again, this is a general forecast, so um, take it wherever it resonates. So, so it's either you, Aries, did not do as you promised to Taurus, or vice versa. And the connection is weakening because of that unfulfilled promise. So let's see. What's the advice for this Aries Taurus connection for 2020? Chariot upright. And to clarify the Chariot upright, why is the Chariot upright here for Aries and Taurus? So maybe travel, decisions. Let me see. King of Swords reversed. I'm sensing there's Five of Pentacles, and then there's Strength reversed. So between you and Taurus, someone is no longer wanting to stay in the connection because that person, the one who wants to leave, is feeling like he or she had been left out in cold, and what this person needs to do, may it be the Aries or Taurus um, who failed to deliver his or her promises, what that person needs to do is to move on to whoever is going to give them what they deserve. But as an advice, King of Swords reversed is actually telling you, Aries, that there's a big possibility that if someone leaves, someone's going to be very bitter about it. So if you leave, Aries, if you're going to leave Taurus behind, do not expect it to be easy for you. Or if Taurus is going to leave you, Aries, then try your best not to be this King of Swords. Because let's face it, you can be very vengeful if you want to. So, King of Swords, so if you're the one leaving, be aware that someone's going to sabotage whatever your future plans may be. And if you're the one who's being left behind, try your best to understand the reason of the person leaving, especially if it's your fault. So try to be understanding and try not to be ruthless with the person leaving you. or because you cannot accept that it was your fault. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome, Four of Swords reversed. So there will be no more sleepless night regarding what? Regarding the connection, regarding the failure of the relationship. So it seems like the overall message here is for for the one who's guilty about not delivering his or her promise, just try to understand the reason why that the other person is leaving. Accept what you did wrong and try to promise yourself not to do it again. And then accept the consequences of what you did. This connection failed because somebody left the other one out in the cold and did not deliver the promise that he or she gave. It'll be easier if the someone who's being left behind will learn from his or her mistakes and will understand the one that's going away. So there. That's for you, Aries and Taurus. Now let's proceed to, let me put the timestamps on. Aries Gemini. Oh my god. I hate it when this happens. After not using my bulb, and it will not start. Let's see for Aries and Gemini. What will be their 2020 like together? So possible 2020 situation with Gemini is completion, the world card, completion, accomplishment, transition of a situation. Let's clarify this. What is this completion or transition all about? For Aries and Gemini, please. King of Wands reversed. So maybe there is um, maybe a project together, a business together, a relationship together that started out as a spur of the moment thing, and then both of you helped each other to accomplish what your I mean each other's problems. So let's say, for example, both of you are single. Then it's like very spontaneous. Let's be together. Let's get married. Let's go to Vegas and let's get married. And then it was just for fun. It was very spontaneous and spur of the moment thing. That's a King of Wands. But whatever happened after that, both of you handled it very well. This is the King of not having plans. This is the King of Wands. So whatever situation, to whoever type of person you connect this King of Wands to, he or she can handle it. So in this case, maybe there is some sort of a impromptu thing between you and a Gemini, and it was just for fun. You'd never thought that it's going to work. Maybe romantic, business, friendship, investment, whatever. And then after starting it out of um, out of spontaneity, whatever happened next, you handled it very well, and then now you're going to the next level. It's just like what I said about being romantic with a Gemini, Aries. Maybe it's like a one night stand, a flirt, flirting thing. Let's go to Vegas and get married, and then you started to find out that you don't want to leave each other, and now you're going to the next level. Maybe you're engaged and marrying again, and this time it's going to be serious. Or maybe this is just some sort of a business wherein you just, maybe you were bored, Aries, and you made something out, maybe a handcraft or something, and then Gemini sold it online. It was not the original plan is just to get rid of boredom, and then all of a sudden the online selling became very popular, and now you're going to the next level. Maybe you're going to establish a pop-up store, or maybe you were just goofing around recording videos, funny videos, and you started to have a YouTube channel, and then you became popular. So that's the energy I'm seeing here between you and a Gemini. Now let's see what's the advice for the two of you. Page of Swords upright. This is also good for impromptu decisions. But if King of Wands is all about creativity, the Swords is all about logic. It's all about um, brainstorming new ideas, something new to learn, something new to memorize, something new to bear in mind, to memorize, something new to to take note of. So, as an advice, maybe there is someone else outside the partnership between you and Gemini, maybe a Libra, Aquarius, or another Gemini. It would be great if it's an Aquarius, to be honest. So, or a Libra. Libra is more like it. So, maybe there's someone outside the partnership between you and Gemini that is going to be very vital to the progression of whatever it is that's going to the second level. That's actually, working to your advantage. So maybe this is someone who's very academical, very uh, cerebral, and brilliant, intelligent, and he or she is going to be a very big advantage for you and Gemini. So let's say, for example, um, you and Gemini are the ones behind the scenes. I mean, uh, in front of the camera, making the YouTube videos and all that. And this is the one handling the analytics. Uh, you know, Trying to come up with another concept for the next video. So maybe this is someone that you need to seek, or maybe it's just around you, but you're not seeing this person's potential yet. But you'll know who this is because this is someone who's very childlike, talkative, a bit tactless, but the Cardi B kind of thing, uh, very real, brutally honest, but she's telling the truth, right? So the it's like a Cardi B kind of personality, the Page of Swords. Not necessarily a professional, but this is someone who's always willing to learn something new. So if you're going to take Cardi B as an example, she was a stripper and then she became an Instagram influencer and then a rapper and now an actress. So it's like, as long as there is something else to learn, or there is something else to check himself or herself, if it's something that he or she is going to excel on, he or she is going to go for it. That's the type of person that you need to see. And to clarify this, King of Cups. So with this Page of Swords, there is a big possibility that upon seeking his or her advice, you will both the three of you are going to be emotionally fulfilled with whatever it is that you started. It's like three people belonging in the same soul tribe. Know what I'm saying? Like you, Aries and Gemini, are you just started something, and then you found out that there's another soulmate coming in, and then the three of you are going to work as a team, and it's going to be fun because the world card is here already. Now let's see if you're going to do just that. Possible outcome is okay. No, there's too many. Okay. Something stagnant in your situation is going to change. So anything that's not progressing in your situation, Aries, it seems like you're going to have it addressed. Eh, why am I sensing it's about finances? Let me double check. Just to clarify, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, please. Two of Swords reversed. So maybe before, when you were alone, there's something very stagnant about your situation, nothing's changing, or if there is any change coming, it's something that's too different from your expectations. It's not something that works for you. And upon having this Page of Swords person collaborating or coordinating with you and Gemini, it seems like you'll be able to finally, you know, um, finalize a decision about whatever it is that's not changing in your situation, Aries. So there. If just to summarize the reading, there's something that you've started with. I mean, in 2020, there's a big possibility that you're going to start something out of the blue with Gemini, and it's going to progress into something better, something bigger, and you will need to seek assistance from someone who's very intelligent, childlike energy, um, someone who's going to give you emotional stability. And it's like, even if you've just met, you'll feel like you can never go wrong with these two people. With these two people, and for some reason, I always think about the Page of Swords that it's going to be a Libra, but do not hold on to that info because there must be. Uh, this is a general reading, it's too broad, so maybe this is a different sign. But to describe the Page of Swords again, childlike, tactless, brutally honest, Cardi B kind of energy. You know, she's 20 something, but she acts like a teenager, right? So maybe that type of energy. And then you'll be able to handle or finalize a decision regarding something that's not changing in your situation, at least. So it's going to be beneficial for both of them, but and their benefits or the advantage of the situation to them will lead you to finalizing something that you cannot handle on your own. So there. That's for you and your 2020 forecast with a Gemini. Um, God, it's itchy. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And now let's proceed to Cancer. So if you're dealing with, again, it's not working again. So let me, okay, for you and a Cancer. So Aries, what is your 2020 going to be like with a Cancer? Okay, this card wants to come up. Death card. Something's going to be terminated. Something's going to end. Hopefully, it's not going to be someone's life. Seems like a relationship though. Let me check. To clarify things, why is the death card here for Aries and Cancer? Two of Swords reversed. So a decision. So it's like, yeah, it feels like a relationship. There is something that you're not, or maybe, let me see, Aries, Cancer. Cancer is the more indecisive one. But who knows, maybe you have Cancer in your chart, Aries. So let's see. This is a general read. So what's Two of Swords here? What is this that they need to finalize? Okay, Queen of Cups, so emotional stability. So maybe this is an emotional connection. So my lamp is not working. Or is it? No, it's not working. Just a moment. Ooh. Okay, so there, it's working. Or is it? Sorry about that. Okay, so an emotional connection or something sentimental between you and Cancer is going to end. Seems like for years or for maybe for a very long time, Cancer or you cannot come up with a decision as to how to handle this. But in 2020, it seems like there's going to be a finality about it. Now, let's see. For the advice, what's the best thing to handle this? The best way? Okay. Empress reversed. If there is no growth, there's no abundance within the connection, then yeah, death card, end it. So there is something that you would like to retain between you and Cancer. Maybe it's an emotional connection, but Empress is also a card of abundance and growth, personal growth. So maybe the partnership is not giving you any advantage anymore. And to clarify that, let me check. Okay, Nine of Swords. So maybe the two of you are too busy. The two of you are too concentrated on work, something that the two of you are very passionate about, but it seems like you have two different interests. Yeah, like there's a split of what um gives you, Aries, the emotional fulfillment, and what gives Cancer his or her emotional fulfillment. So yeah, maybe you need to end it, especially if you're working so much for it, but you're not enjoying it. Nine of Wands is, you know, working hard. If you're going to put it in a 9 to 5 situation, it's like you're always working more than 8 hours, and you no longer, and even if you're paid well, you know you cannot enjoy your pay because you have no social life because you're always working. Now, if you'll notice this card, there are lots of ones um around this person, or he or she or this person secured his wands, but at the very last one, he or she is very, I mean, this person is very exhausted. Like he had given his all to the Eight of Wands, and he's leaning on the ninth wand. So that's the energy I'm seeing here, that even if there's no growth, you're still working for this relationship or for this connection, may it be romantic, friendly, or financial. Uh, Even if it's not giving you any reward, there's no personal growth between the two of you. So might as well let go. Yeah. And if you're going to do just that possible outcome, okay, I would like to check the dot. Okay. Three of Wands reversed. Lack of expansion, lack of options, lack of new choices. So maybe that's why. Now let's see what's a possible outcome if you're going to do just that. Ace of Wands. You are no longer emotionally fulfilled about it. You'll be able to acknowledge whatever it is that's now no longer giving you emotional um, fulfillment. And upon letting go of this connection with Cancer, it seems like you'll be able to concentrate on what you want for yourself. Yeah. So maybe this connection with Cancer is very exhausting to you, Aries, because you, as what I've said, there's a split of interest here. Whatever it is that catches your fancy is too different to what Cancer is very interested in. So maybe there's you really need to let go so that you'll be able to concentrate on what makes you happy. So there. That's for you, Aries, and a Cancer. Now, if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Now let's proceed to your connection with Leo. Almost there. 40. Why does it have to do this in order for the pen to work? Annoying. Okay. For the people who chose, I'm sorry, for your connection with Leo, what will be your 2020 connection with Leo like? Or what's possible? What is a possible connection, or what is a possible situation you're going to have with Leo for the year of 2020? Okay, this card wants to come up. Ten of Pentacles reversed. A bit of disappointment about finances, or maybe there is something that. Oh, let me shut up and just clarify it first before I proceed. Ten of Pentacles reversed, please. Okay, this card wants to come up. Three of Pentacles. So maybe you've built something with Leo. You were aiming for that business, that connection, that project to be something that is going to stand the test of time. Something that can be handed down to generation, but it's reversed. Due to lack of coordination, Three of Pentacles reversed. Due to lack of coordination, the growth that you were aiming to have for this project, for this business, for this commitment, it's not going to go. It's not working. Period. Now, that's a possible situation with between you and a Leo. So let's see what's the advice. Five of Wands. Accept defeat. Let go. Why? Seven of Cups reversed. Because you will understand why this is not going to work with Leo. So Five of Wands reversed, so it's actually failure. So it's either you let go or you try to analyze your mistakes. What are the mistakes that gave you lessons? What are the mistakes that you're um very what are the mistakes that are very glaring, wherein you're not going to do that again, and you already know your emotional reaction to those mistakes. So let me see if this is going to be an advice. You need to acknowledge whatever it is that you've done wrong between this connection with Leo. and also be mature about your emotions towards Leo's mistakes as well. So there's no coordination with Leo, between you and Leo. That's why the that project, that business, that commitment that you're aiming to um, build and to let me see. Where is it? Just a moment. So it's okay. There's a big possibility that there's something that there was a mistake, and since there is no coordination with Leo, it is not advisable for you to take a risk on anything, may it be legal or financial, especially if this is a business partnership. So do not try to decide on your own, even if you know in your heart that Leo will say yes or Leo won't mind. It's still required for Leo to know everything that you're going to do, Aries. So it's like a warning. Uh, since there's been no coordination and the business or the commitment failed, it doesn't mean that you have to take the reins on your own, especially if there is a legal document binding you uh, to decide together. So even if it's all right with Leo, at least have the legal documents, signed that it has been known by Leo that this is what you're going to do, and you have his or her permission to do as you please. Just do not rely on what you think Leo might say, or even if you've known Leo for years. It's still important to be safe. So if there are any legal issues, any legal, what do you call this? Decisions that needs legal documents, try to obtain, try to discuss it first with Leo. Okay, so let's see if you're going to do just that. Possible outcome is I Nine of Swords reversed. So I'm sensing that you're thinking about no longer coordinating with Leo because you're worried about something. You're worried about what Leo is going to say, or maybe you're thinking that Leo might stop you, or Leo might do something that you're not prepared for. But Nine of Swords is an indication that whatever it is that you're worried about, there's no basis on it. Let me clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Three of Wands reversed. So maybe you're trying to take the reins on your own, Aries, because you're worried that you'll run out of options. This is lack of options. You see? If it's upright, the person here is looking forward to something else that's coming. But if it's reversed, it only means that there's nothing coming in. But Nine of Swords is confirming that there is another chance, there is another opportunity, there is going to be another option. You're just too worried that there won't be anything else. So there. I guess that'll be all for you. Let me see. Bottom of the card, please. This is Three of Pentacles upright. So if, yeah, you have Three Pentacles reversed as a current situation. Bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles upright. If there's no coordination, do not allow it to, do not allow it to continue. Coordinate. Simple. See? So there, that's for you, Aries, and your connection with a Leo. Let's see what's your um can I just turn on my ceiling fan slash helicopter? You'll know why. It's so hot here. I don't want to take off my clothes. Okay, so I promise I'm going to turn it off later. So let's see for you, Aries. Where's my pen? And now I cannot find my pen. Okay, for Aries, your connection with Virgo. Ah, this. I have a lot of pens actually, but I like using them when they're really not working anymore. When there's no ink anymore. I'd want to use a different one or a new one. I don't know. Okay. Aries and Virgo. How is your 2020 going to be like with a Virgo? Four of Wands reversed. There's something that you're not comfortable about. And that is Four of Wands reversed. Clarify Four of Wands reversed, please. Okay, this one. Four of Cups reversed. Four of Cups reversed. So, if it seems like with Virgo, you'll only be comfortable if you're going to get what you want. But you're not at ease with the situation with Virgo because you need to bow down to Virgo's wishes. This is not being stubborn about something anymore. Four of Cups reversed. So, what's the best way to deal with this? Because maybe when it comes to this, to whatever situation you have with Virgo, well, Virgo, my mom is a Virgo, so I know. So, and then my elder sister is Leo Virgo cusp, so I know that Virgos can be very notorious about their analyzation skills. Ana- analyzation skills. So yes, their analyzation skills. That's what I'm trying to say. So before you try to come up with a decision, they've already analyzed all angles of the situation. They've already analyzed the pros and cons. If you're going to do this, if you're going to do that, and if something fails, expect a Virgo to have a plan B, plan C, plan D, plan Z. So in this case, maybe you're wanting something, Aries, but Virgo is not letting you because she's paranoid. Because she already had uh, the analysis. She already analyzed the situation. If you're going to do this, this might be the possible outcome. If you're going to do that, this might be the possible outcome. And if you're going to analyze the probable damage, the very least option, I mean, the best option to, um, what's it? Or the very best option to dodge those damages is to do this, uh, to do something that you're not comfortable doing, Aries. That's why you're not comfortable about whatever it is that you're going to do or Virgo is ordering you to do. Or this can be vice versa. Maybe you're the one who who is going to have the upper hand in the connection, and you're not going to listen to the analysis of the Virgo analysis, and then Virgo is going to be the one talking, not going to be comfortable about your orders because he or she is not um, comfortable with how you are going to handle the situation. So let's see what's the possible uh, or what's the best advice. Okay, two cards came up. Let me see. This is Six of Cups reversed and um, the Star card. So move on from whatever it is that you're sulking about and have high hopes. So, or have faith. Star card is about faith or looking into the brighter side of the situation. And since it's a major arcana, there's a big possibility that whoever has the upper hand and whoever um, made the stubborn person to bow down and follow as ordered, um, this is an indication that that person, the one with the upper hand, is right. So move on from whatever it is that you're not comfortable about this situation, may it be you or the Virgo. And let's see, what's the possible outcome if you're going to do as advised. Okay, this card wants to come up. Four of Swords. So no more sleepless nights, no more overthinking about something. If you're just going to allow them to do as they please, or to do as based on what they've analyzed or what they've concluded. And bottom of the card is Hierophant. So maybe this time their reputation is going to uh, handle the situation. Maybe yes, you have a different way of attacking the situation, or you have a different way of handling the situation, but a lot of people are going to trust Virgo this time, and all you have to do is have faith. So maybe because of the Virgo's reputation, the Hierophant is about reputation, good reputation. So maybe she's known for what she's doing, and you're not comfortable with his or her way, and uh, but yeah, it's like he or she is already an expert about whatever it is that you're not comfortable to do. So all you have to do is trust. Easy to say, right? Okay, so that's for you, Aries, and your connection with Virgo. Let's proceed with your connection with your favorite person, Libra. Okay, Libra, Libra, Libra. What is your 2020 be like with a Libra? It is going to come up. Tower. A shocking. Um, then this came up. Star reversed. Two major arcanas. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. The other deck is King of Pentacles reversed. So maybe there is something that you were hoping for, something that you were rooting for with Libra, and it's not going to happen. Or there's something that's very unexpected happening that maybe your faith, your hope is going to weaken a bit. So what is this all about, please? Why is the star card reversed here? Clarify both star card and tower. Star card reversed and the tower card. Here, so you can see it. Reunion, celebration. or over partying. Bottom of the card, Four of Cups reversed. Huh. Between you and Libra, maybe you were not expecting to be reunited with this person. So maybe this is an ex. Or maybe this is someone who did you wrong. I don't know. This is someone who has been through a lot and you have nothing but high hopes for this person. And then finally you see this Libra partying and enjoying life and being fine. So maybe that's why you were shocked, because you never thought that they're going to survive, they're going to be okay. Because what happened to them was not a joke. Or as a 2020 forecast, something bad is going to happen between the two of you. But upon keeping the faith, both of you are going to celebrate something. It's like maybe you're going to disconnect with the Libra and then finally reunite on 2020. Let's see, what's the advice here? But I don't understand the situation. Let's check this deck to clarify the situation. What will be the situation between you and Libra? Hanged Man, upright. So finally, there's something that you weren't able to do before that you can finally do on 2020. So maybe, okay, wedding card. Wedding, celebration, party, something, so a reunion. So, yeah, maybe. So that's the possible situation in 2020. Maybe you've been separated from this Libra for years, or maybe before, and you weren't expecting that the two of you are going to reunite, but you're hoping and praying. And then there's the Three of Cups, so there's a big possibility that the two of you are going to reunite. So, just a moment. Okay, so yeah, so there's a possible reunion. Let me check. What's the advice? No, let me shuffle it this way. Okay, this one going to come out. Justice reversed. And to clarify the justice reversed, Ace of Wands. So maybe there is some sort of an injustice done between the two of you. For some reason, I'm sensing that someone or someone outside the partnership tried to break you off together. It's like they don't want you to be together. And since the Hanged Man is here, there's a big possibility that before your situation together is being hanged, there's nothing you can do about it. But now there's a reunion at hand. You'll be able to stand on your own feet. You'll be able to decide on your own or to finalize things on your own, and there's a reunion between the two of you, and you'll be able to start again. So the advice is to start again, discuss whatever injustice happened in the past. If whatever imbalance that the two of you had been through, try to discuss it and try to fix it, then start again. So yeah, let me see. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is okay. Okay, Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this is the Bachelor card, Bachelorette card. You're enjoying your money, your house, your food, your car, your savings. But here, you're sharing it with someone. So yeah, possible reunion. Maybe it's going to be a wedding. Maybe this is someone who just ghosted you in the past and now they're coming back. They're explaining whatever it is that they've done, or they're going to explain uh, what happened to them. Then you'll be able to start again. So there. That's for you, Aries, and your connection with Libra. Again, it's one. Let me turn on my helicopter. I call him. So there's a helicopter in my room. So let's start now for, let me see, it's 1 hour. Um, your 2020 with a Scorpio. What your 2020 be like with a Scorpio, Aries? Injustice, something unfair, maybe between the two of you, or Scorpio done to you, or maybe you've done to Scorpio. Take it however it resonates. To clarify, Justice card reversed, Ace of Cups reversed. So there was no emotional connection, but it seems like it wasn't disclosed. So someone had been unfair by being emotionally unstable in the situation. So maybe someone is actually not in love with you or does not care about you, but they opted to fake it till they make it. So maybe this is what you did to Scorpio or what Scorpio did to you. So take it however it resonates. Now, what's the best thing to do about it? What's the best way to deal about it? It's judgment reversed, so dissatisfaction, some sort of an idea before that you weren't able to launch, you weren't able to start, you weren't able to execute. Now, to clarify, that is Emperor. So there is something that you need to uh, control within this situation. So maybe before you weren't emotionally stable towards this Scorpio, or Scorpio was not emotionally stable towards you, and they've treated you badly, or you treated them badly. And it seems like whatever it is you've done before, may it be you're the one who's been unfair, or maybe he or she had been unfair to you. Whatever dissatisfaction you've had with your connection with Scorpio, what you need to do is to address that it hasn't been met yet, and you need to have control in the situation. So if this is a legal issue, Aries, maybe there's something unfair within the connection, that the unguilty party is not, or haven't dealt with yet, or how am I going to say it in English? It's like there's something that you would like to be tackled within your situation with the Scorpio, but it seems like however Scorpio discussed it with you, or tackled it with you, or handled the situation with you, it's something that's not satisfying you. Let's say, for example, there's a monetary settlement. You want 1 million, but he or she just gave you 800,000. Yes, he or she did something to compensate the situation, but it's not enough. It's dissatisfying you. And you have to take control. You have to stand your ground that this is what I deserve, this is what I need, because what you gave to me is unfair. So it's either you are unfair to Scorpio, or Scorpio is unfair towards you. So whoever is the one that's being cheated on, or the one that has been dominated on, he or she should be the one to stand their ground and seek what they actually deserve in the situation. So if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is you. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So there is a very stagnant aspect of your situation with Scorpio that you'll be able to finalize now. Like finally, you'll be able to change it, because maybe in the past, Scorpio or you, again, I always forget to make it clear that this is a reversible. Uh, I mean that the characters can be reversed. So um, there is a very stagnant aspect of your situation with Scorpio. It's either Scorpio or you did not do anything to change the situation, or implemented change in the situation, but it's very far from your expectations, or for what you want, or what you think you deserve. So you will be able to handle that, and you'll be able to assess your options after standing your ground, if you're going to stand your ground. Like, this is what I want. I should be the boss in this situation because you were the unfair and the guilty one. So assess your wants and your needs if you are the one that's being cheated on, or you're the one that's being treated unfairly. And then assess your options. What are the things that you need to do to make things grow, to make this change happen? So there. That's for you, Aries, and your connection with the Scorpio. Now let's proceed to Sagittarius. Now, between you and a Sagittarius, what's your 2020 be like with a Sagittarius? Okay, this card wants to come up. Three of Cups reversed. A breakup. Something that has always been, you know, pushed under the rug. Something that is always ignored, and something um, that needs to be taken seriously, but in the past was not given any priority, is going to be taken seriously now. So it's like before, it's something that you shrug off, you just shake it off. It's something that's not concerning you. But there is something between the two of you that needs serious talk. You need to seriously discuss the situation. And to clarify, Three of Cups reversed, that is going to be the lack of coordination. Three of Pentacles reversed. I hate it when visitors come. Uh, so what's the best way to handle the situation? What's the best thing to do about it? King of Wands reversed. Do not settle in a situation that's not serving you. Do not stay with a person who's not giving you what you deserve. Because the King of Wands is someone who stays in a situation that they don't like, maybe because they are lazy, or maybe they ran out of options. So do not be the King of Wands. So let me see possible anything else about the King of Wands. Okay, three cards fell off. Star card reversed. Um, it's actually like that. Queen of Cups. And Four of Wands, like that. So it's like these cards are very indecisive whether they should be upright or reversed. So let's see. I'm going to take this because this one's more clear. So yeah, do not settle on a situation that's not serving you. Do not get involved with the person who's not giving you what you deserve, and have faith that meet the you're going to meet someone who's going to do that for you, to be someone that you deserve, someone who's going to reciprocate your feelings or your goals, someone who's going to coordinate with you, because your relationship with Sagittarius has no coordination. Or maybe this is Sagittarius. Do not lose faith towards Sagittarius, because what you need to do is just discuss your differences and make this lack of coordination something that will be advantageous to you, or maybe just change the lack of coordination into something that's encourage Sagittarius or you to coordinate with each other. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is, okay, this one, Leo's strength card. So you'll be able to handle whatever trials or tribulations that will come in your way. You'll be able to handle whatever situation, may it be hard or not, that will come um, between the two of you. So yeah, all you have to do is talk. All you have to do is coordinate and be serious about the discussion. Because you're an Aries, he or she is a Sagittarius, so there's a big possibility that when it comes to serious talk, you just, you know, you don't want to be too serious. If there's anything that that loves serious talking, it'll be um, the Pentacles and the Sword court card. So maybe you just need to stop, the laughing an issue off, or trying to shake off a very serious aspect of your connection with Sagittarius. So let's proceed now to your connection with, just a moment. Okay, so now for your connection with a Capricorn. Okay, your connection with a Capricorn, let's see. What's your 2020 be like with a Capricorn? So two of wands upright, a partnership, two different goals within a commitment. So let's see what this is all about. Can you please clarify the two of wands for me? Five of cups reversed. So maybe the two of you are wanting the same thing, or uh, oh yeah, the two of you are wanting the same thing, but is tackling the situation in two different ways. Maybe, well, since you're involved with the Capricorn, so maybe the Capricorn is much more careful, analytical, and practical about it, while you, on the other hand, are more intuitive, and out of the blue decisions are your forte. So maybe that's where the difference lies, but the two of you are aiming for the same thing, commitment, or there is some sort of a promise between the two of you, and there is something between the two of you that was sad and very negative in the past, but it seems like you're taking the lessons out of it, and you're working together to gain the best out of your situation together. That's what's going to happen, or possible thing that's going to happen in 2020 with Capricorn. What's the best thing to do about this? Three of Cups reversed. So talk things out. Do just like Sagittarius, do not you know, uh, show the issue under the rug or shake it off or try to be, lighthearted about something that needs serious talking. So that's the best way to handle the situation with a Capricorn. And research. I was about to say cheat. No, but Seven of Swords is about research. So try to gather facts first. If there is anything that, if there's someone hiding something between the two of you, try to not do it, or more like try to try to assess each other's intentions by gathering facts first and then discussing it in a very serious manner. So whatever difference uh, you have with Capricorn, it's not going to worsen. And this is also a warning that since you're dealing with a Capricorn, so Capricorn is all about security. It's he or she is all about knowing what to expect and seeing what he or she expects. So if you're trying to sneak out something or do something behind the Capricorn's back, do not do that. Talk, gather information, gather evidences, discuss it, question whatever you need to question with the Capricorn, discuss it like face to face, like this, in a very serious manner. Do not try to just smile at each other's faces and then sneak something when their when their backs are turned. So that's not the way to deal with a Capricorn. Now, if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is this one wants to come out. Seven of Swords reversed, so there will be no sneaking around. There will be no more cheating. If you're going to discuss everything and just lay all of the information into the table. And another outcome is Temperance reversed. You'll be able to sort out what are the information, the facts that needs to be prioritized, and what are the facts that needs to be ignored. So there. That's for you, Aries, and your connection with the Capricorn. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And my lamp is weakening. Let's see if we can fix that. There. Now it's blinding. Okay, so now let's proceed to your connection with a um just a moment. Let's proceed to your connection with an Aquarius. Okay. So for you, Aries, and an Aquarius. Just a moment. Okay, this one wants to come up, but I'm not done asking yet. So it's Seven Swords reversed. Okay, so for you, Aries, what is your 2020 going to be like with an Aquarius? Okay, this card wants to come up. Two of Wands upright. Again, wanting the same thing, but approaching the situation in two different ways. So let's check what's the deal. Why is the Two of Wands here for Aries and Aquarius, please? Seven of Pentacles. So it seems like both of you are going to start something in 2020, maybe a business, a project together, a relationship, a friendship. and the two of you are aiming to go for the best of the situation, but in two different ways. And since you're an Aries, maybe you're going to be uh, going after the goal in a very passionate way, creative way, while Aquarius is going to attack the situation in a very logical and cerebral way. So let's see what's the best way to deal about this, or what's the best thing to do about this partnership. So, Knight of Swords upright. Be prepared for unexpected guests, unexpected opportunities, unexpected messages, unexpected everything. And you're good with that, Aries. You're a fire sign, so you're good to go. So there must be someone who's going to arrive unexpectedly, provide an opportunity for the two of you unexpectedly. So if this is an opportunity for you to study something while traveling, go for it. And what else? For the Knight of Swords, this is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So there's a big possibility that this has got something to do with whatever it is that's very stagnant with your connection with Aquarius. So maybe the two of you are in the same situation, or in the same workplace, maybe you're in the same business, and this opportunity, this unexpected um, visitor, this unexpected opportunity, unexpected offer, unexpected opportunity to travel, this is going to revamp your connection with Aquarius. So maybe someone's going to travel for expansion, for research, for studies, or maybe to study abroad. There's a big possibility there, and both of you are going to be aiming for the same thing. One thing that came into mind is that both of you are studying the same course in a university, but it's just that one of you is going to travel and study somewhere else. So it'll be advantages for whatever it is that's very stagnant between the two of you. And if so, the advice is to give this a chance and be prepared for whoever this unexpected visitor or whatever this unexpected opportunity may be. And if you're going to do just that, possible outcome is the Devil reversed. You are no longer to be bound in a situation that you don't like, because because this opportunity, this unexpected visitor is going to change all that. So there. That's for you, Aries, and your connection with an Aquarius for 2020. And if you like the part of the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Now let's proceed to Pisces. So, so Aries, how is your 2020 going to be like with a Pisces? Temperance reversed. So there's something that you need to sort out with Pisces. And to clarify that, what is this that they need to sort out together? Ten of Pentacles upright. So maybe this has got something to do with money, family relations, property, house, material things, or something that has been handed down from generation to generation. So more like property. So there is a need for you to settle something. Uh, okay, just to clarify that, can you please clarify Temperance reversed and Ten of Pentacles upright. Seven of Swords reversed. So maybe one or both of you are hiding something, and you need to lay all the information out, like everything in the table, and then discuss it together. honestly, for the sake of a family property or a family reputation, perhaps. So that's what's going to be the situation with Pisces. Now, what's the best thing to do about this, or what's the best way to handle the situation with Pisces? Four of Swords reversed. Relax. Just a moment. Four of Swords reversed. Um, Relax and uh, expect that it's not going to be an easy task. And to clarify, Four of Swords, Six of Swords reversed. So there's something that is going to be delayed, cancelled, or maybe a document or something is going to be lost. So I think that's the loss is going to be the the loss is going to be the reason for the delay or the cancellation. So um, I really think this is about a property. So yeah, the overall advice, Aries, is to prepare for um, a back and forth exchange of information. Did you say this? Did she say that? Or did he or she say that? Is it true? Do you have the evidence? Or how about legal documents? And it's like you have to sort out all of the problems within the family, and it's not going to be easy because both of you are going to be precise. Both of you want no other hidden information. You want everything to be laid out in the open. So if you're not going to be totally honest with this Pisces, Aries, that's one reason for the delay as well. Because Six of Swords is like, I've given everything that I know, I've given everything that I can. I no longer need to stay here, I'm leaving. If you'll notice, swords, there are swords in the boat. So swords in the tarot means information, facts, not gossip, not hearsay, facts. So it seems like someone in the between you and Pisces is going to withhold um, information, and that's what's going to cause the delay because someone wants everything in the open. What did you say? What are the facts? Do you have evidences, audio recordings, video recordings, and all that? Legal documents, do you have it? But then someone's going to hold back, and that's what's going to cause the delay. And so the advice is to be totally honest if you want this to be fixed right away, since you're the impatient one, Aries. So let's see if we're going to do just that. Possible outcome is Eight of Swords reversed. Both of you are going to know what to do next, where to go, what to avoid, because all of the information will be disclosed. All of the information is going to be discussed, and there's no, if you're going to check the Rider Way Eight of Swords um, card, it's about someone who does not know where to go because he or she is blindfolded. So I mean, she is blindfolded. So if both of you are going to be totally honest about what you've known, and just put all the evidence in the table and just be totally honest. Here's the Eight of Swords in the Rider Waite Tarot. In this card, there's no woman though. But if you're going to take this as the meaning, it's reversed. So there will no longer be a need to guess where to go, who to trust, what to say, because the blindfold is going to be, you know, uh, the blindfold is going to be taken away, and you'll know what to do, both of you. So there. That's for you, Aries, and your 2020 with the rest of the zodiac signs. I hope you liked it. And if you have any suggestions um, for choose a number readings for the English language choose a number readings, just comment down below. And someone asked if I have an Amazon wish list. I do not know Amazon wish list. I'm not familiar with it, but I'll try to put some link if ever. I don't know. I'll just put it on the description box if I'll come up with it by the time that I'm going to upload this. So there, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and have a nice one.